Hey friends, what's going on? Happy Thursday. It's your girl Mel. I'm coming to you live from my kitchen here, right outside St. Louis, Missouri. It's so windy outside. It's crazy. It's very, very windy outside, and we're gonna have some storms here shortly. So I wasn't planning on going and doing any running around, but I wanted to go get a couple things. So I picked up the salmon for tomorrow. I got some more grapes because they're amazing. We're doing some burrito bowls tonight, so I picked up some more rice, and now it's time to eat lunch. So I want to show you guys. I asked this question earlier in the P5 project. That's my customer accountability group. But basically I was like, what do you guys want to see more of? Do you want to see, like, I feel like most of you probably have enough recipes, right? Like, recipes are easy. People are always like, I want recipes. But like, I mean, that group that I've added you all to has like 10,000 recipes. Pinterest has like hundreds of thousands of recipes. TikTok is the same, right? So like, you guys have the recipes, but like, what do you guys need? And some people are like, can you just make things so simple? Can we see just like simple things that you do? We want to see like what you eat in a day. We want to know some of your mindset stuff. Like, just keep talking to us about the simple things. And I was like, I can do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys a really simple lunch that I'm having today. And we're gonna rock and roll. So as you guys are popping on, say hey, say hi. If you are catching me on the live, that means you can see the red live button right there. Drop a 1. If you are catching me on the replay, I'm so sorry I missed you. Definitely put replay so I know you were here. I'm on day 4 of 75 hard. And I'm doing more of an elimination diet that's specific to me for 75 days. So there are some things that you guys will see me incorporate where you're like, oh, I didn't think that was keto. And it's not. Some of the things are not, but like also it's just something I'm trying out for 75 days. And then I'm going back to like lazy keto. And for the most part, what I'm doing is lazy keto. Lazy keto is about eliminating versus tracking. So it's about eliminating bread, pasta, processed foods like chips, crackers, cereal. And it's about avoiding sugar, and it's focusing on protein, veggies, fruits, and fats. And then if your main goal is fat loss, then it's about focusing on green veggies, which are the lowest in carbs, and berries, which are the lowest fruits and sugar, right? So like, I'm still doing that with the elimination diet, but there's like a lot of foods that I've been eating personally over the last 4 years that when I took this test, it was like, you should avoid these for a little bit just to give your body a rest. So I was like, that makes total sense. Like, I eat a lot of the same things, green veggies, berries. None of my berries were taken off my list, but a lot of the vegetables were. Some of the proteins I have been eating were, I just needed to tighten up the list for a little bit. And so that's what I'm doing. And then also like, we're going dairy free for 75 days. I already failed. Not on purpose. This is really hard, like, to get in a good routine. But I had ranch sunflower seeds at the games for the last 2 days. And buttermilk is obviously a dairy. So, like, you know, when you do something new, like if some of you guys are transitioning into lazy keto, like, you're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to, like, realize after the fact that you had something you probably shouldn't have, and you just make pivots and you move forward. You don't like get hung up on the fact that, like, I'm not hung up on the fact that I had buttermilk sunflower seeds, and like, listen to how silly that is. Like, oh my gosh, I cheated on my diet with sunflower seeds, right? Like, I used to cheat with like Big Macs and like fountain drinks and blizzards from Dairy Queen and king size Kit Kats and stuff like that, right? So has my life changed a lot, but you just got to keep it like so super simple when you're doing things, and then you just stay consistent with it. So we're coming up on the beginning of May, right? I started my wellness journey on May 1st of 2019. From May to December, I dropped 100 pounds of fat. And a lot of people are like, that's what I want. Like, I need to lose 100 pounds. That's what I want to do. And so if that's you, you need to start getting real serious, real fast on all of your choices and figuring out what you're going to do for 8 months. Because I just was having a conversation with one of my VIPs where she was like, I heard you talk about how you cheated. Like, can we talk about that? Yeah, so over the weekend I cheated. Like, I was in Colombia for a softball tournament. I knew I was getting ready to start 75 hard. So like, I had Shakespeare pizza, and I had drinks, and I had crumble cookie, and I had steak and shake. Like, I had all of these things. I had a couple sodas. But knowing that now, for the next 75 days, I'm being super disciplined. So when I had lost that 100 pounds back in 2019, I can tell you guys that I did not cheat one time from May to December. So like, if you're somebody who wants to get really serious about your journey and you're like, I have 100 pounds that I need to lose, that is May 1st until December, right before Christmas, 100% in. No excuses, no cheats. You will slip up. You will make poor choices, right? But like, bouncing back from it, and like, nobody's perfect ever. So like, just keep that in mind. But I also told her, I said, during those 8 months back in 2019, we travel a lot with the kids. So, you know, it would be like, we would go to Chick-fil-A and I would get crispy nuggets on top of my salad versus grilled. That was like cheating for me. Cheating is like going to Qdoba or Chipotle, and when you normally don't have beans, like maybe throwing some beans into there. Maybe like going and having, what's something else? Like a bowl of oatmeal with like almond milk and honey and cinnamon and like apples that you might not normally have. It's like literally thinking about like whole foods that, that maybe you've given up because it doesn't fall under the keto umbrella. That's the things that you're cheating with, because it's still keeping you on a very good wellness plan. Fruits and vegetables are not our problem, right? So people attack me all the time on social media because I love peas and I like apples. I don't eat them every day, but I'll have them from time to time. And so like, when when you are on a wellness journey and you put yourself out on social media, people just like to criticize everything. And so, but like, those weren't my problem. Peas are not my problem. Apples are not my problem. My problem is all the other things I just listed, and eating them in excessive amounts. Like that's the problem. So anyways, we're coming up on May 1st, you guys. That was when I started back in 2019. It'll be 4 years on May 1st. I was just telling them in the P5 project, kind of the plan for the next 2 months when we talk about like the first 10 days of May. It's just focusing on our Power 5 list. If you don't know what that is, I do coach through the Power of Ketones. I have an amazing accountability and support group. We have a great community in there, and that's where I do my extra coaching. And so, you know, some free tips I'll give you guys is I tell everybody to create a list of habits that you want to do every day. Like, you have to set a goal. What is your overall goal? Is your overall goal that you want to lose 100 pounds? Great. Figure out your goal, put it off to the side, and then how are you going to get to your goal? You have to focus on habits and then creating consistency with that and focusing on the habits every single day, one day at a time. So like, we talk about that in there, and I was telling them like, okay, here's the plan for May. Like, we're going to start off the month just like drinking our ketones, creating our list, making sure we're sticking to our list. I'm going to throw in some little challenges. Like, I might challenge them to drink a gallon of water every day for 5 days. Like, I might do like, hey, let's do 50 sit-ups for 5 days. We're going to do some fun things like that, right? And then from the 11th through the 15th, we're going to do a 5-day eye fast. For anybody in the group that wants to do that, we can do it together. So we're going to do a 5-day eye fast together. And then we're going to go back out of the eye fast into our daily routines, just making it consistent with changing things up every little bit in between. And so we'll go back to that. And then at the end of the month, through Memorial Day, like that whole like beginning of that week, we're going to do a reboot together. And some people are traveling and some people don't want to do the reboot, and that's completely fine. But I don't travel and I'm not doing anything for Memorial Day, so I'm going to be rebooting. And then we're into June, right? And then I have a whole plan for June already figured out. And then I'll be figuring out July, and I'll be figuring out August, because the most successful people have a plan. So like, that's what we got going on. I'm going to need you to go live 6 times a day. Every time I go live, you have to drink water. Set timers in your phone so that you remind yourself. That's what I had to do in the beginning. Okay, so I'm making a salad. I just took, actually I cheated, and I took, I don't even know where it's at, but a Caesar salad kit, the chopped one. I just bought that because it was like $2.98 or something at Walmart. And I'm just using the lettuce. So I added some of this butter lettuce to the mixture. There's a lot of lettuce in here. All right. Then we're gonna add some pecans. Do you guys say pecans or pecans or pecans? Let me know. But we're gonna add some of the pecans. I say pecans. Okay. I don't measure anything out. You just want to like have a good distribution of it. You want to have a hearty salad, like you want it to be good. This is probably really big, and I don't know if I'll eat all of this, but I'll eat a good chunk of it. All right. Then I have a rotisserie chicken here from yesterday, and so I'm gonna probably cut them up. I'm gonna cut up a bunch of chicken and put it in here too. You want to make sure that when you're on a wellness journey that you're actually eating food. Like, don't starve yourself. We're not going from creating unhealthy habits to creating unhealthy habits. We are trying to fuel our body with food. I was listening to this lady talk yesterday. I don't remember if it was like a podcast or something. Maybe she was live, but she was talking about how we need to start treating our food like medicine, right? So you want to make sure that like when you get prescribed medicine from the doctor, there's directions, right? Take this so and so many times a day. Sometimes you take it with water, sometimes you don't take it with water, sometimes you take it with food, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have to take it before bed and then rest, right? Drink lots of water with it, eat healthy foods. Like, that's what you should be treating your food like. You should be thinking that it's like medicine for your body. And this other lady I was listening to on my walk this morning, she was talking about how like you should be eating as if you're already the person that you want to be. So like if you watch a lot of these like little skinny minis online, all these people that have like really nice tight bodies or like a lot of energy or like wearing cute clothes or like having confidence in doing things, and you're like, man, if only I could, right? So that is how you should be treating yourself now. You should be working at getting to be that best version by thinking about that best version in your head and already claiming it as your own. Does that make sense? I was like, dang, that's really powerful. So I really liked listening to that this morning when I was on my walk. I do listen to a lot of people when I'm walking. I really do enjoy my walks just in general. Okay, I'm gonna cut up a little bit more chicken. So if you guys are just popping on, I'm just making my my lunch. I'm gonna do a salad, and then I'm also gonna do she has a podcast. Jackie, see, I'm so smart, and then sometimes I question myself. I didn't even think to like look at her up on social media. Is she good? So we're all reading. So if you're part of the P5 project, you guys know that we've been talking about this book that I'm literally obsessed with. It's called Chasing Cupcakes, and I don't ever like highlight in a book, and I'm literally highlighting in this book like so many good things around mindset that could be for your business or for like your wellness journey. So just lots of good things. And so we've been talking about it, and a lot of the P5 project people have been getting her book. And so she has a podcast. That is very interesting. I'm going to find it on this next walk. I'm going to look for it. Okay, so anyways, I don't remember what I was going to say because that was like a good distraction. Also, this salad is way too big, so I'm going to put some of it in a container, and I might have it tomorrow with my salmon. Because it's called Primal Potential. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna put some of this in here for tomorrow. Like, you wanna make sure that your salads when you make lunch are like good, right? So this is probably enough for 2 salads. All right, so like this is what it looks like. It's just berries, chicken. So it's got strawberries, blueberries, chicken, and pecans. And then we're gonna use this dressing. So we're gonna use sugar-free balsamic. All right, so this is what I'm gonna be eating. And I don't measure anything out. I know that people gasp at that all the time. They're like, what? You don't measure out? And I'm like, nope. I literally just mix it. Let's get this little fark going, okay? Like, I love food, so I'm not gonna cheat myself. This dressing right here, where'd it go? Is so good, you guys. Anything by this guy is amazing. Okay, so this is perfect. And I'm doing dairy free, but if you guys who are not doing dairy free, you could add like some cheese, like white cheese to this. You could add some feta cheese. You could add some like white cheese combo. And then I'm gonna fill my plate. This is perfect. And I'm gonna eat it all. This is gonna be my lunch. We're not about skimping out and eating little amounts. So look. So this is my salad and it's amazing. Look at every piece is like coated with dressing. You guys saw like I used enough, but like not enough. I mean, not too much, right? So there's that. Now I am navigating through a like 5-day eye fast with a bunch of you guys. If you're doing the 5-day eye fast, put that to me in the comments. With the 5-day eye fast, we focus on high protein and, oh, Jackie, that's so good. I cannot wait to listen. So we focus on high protein for lunch and we get to have a protein shake. So I've been experimenting with a whole bunch of different protein shakes. So if you guys don't know, I do promote and take exogenous ketones and other supplements. And so if you ever have any questions about what I take, I can give you all the info. I can also get you some deals. If you're new, I can get you a coupon code. And if you already have an account, well, whether you do or not, there is a new Keto Up that just hit the site. It's Pacific Punch. I've never had it, so don't ask me questions on it. But I did order it because I think it sounds like it's going to be really amazing. But for the protein shake, we're doing frozen bananas this time. All right, so I just do about halfway full of frozen fruit. Literally, it's my favorite way to make these protein shakes. Okay, so then we're going to do this dark chocolate right here, protein powder. So we're going to add that in. All right, then we're going to use this powdered peanut butter. I know, you guys, this is so good. This is really good, and that salad is really good. Hold on, these are all spoons. I need a spoon. Hold on a second. Okay, so I just take a spoon, like a regular like soup spoon or dinner spoon or whatever. I just put a scoop of peanut butter in there, right? I don't measure that out either. It's PB2. You can get it literally anywhere. It's powdered peanut butter. And then I'm going to take some unsweetened almond milk and I'm going to fill this up to the max liquid line. Right there. Max liquid. All right. So I'm going to mix this up really fast and I'm going to show you what this looks like. It's literally like, what do they call that? Chunky monkey, where it's like chocolate, banana, and peanut butter. It's so creamy. It's like a milkshake. So if you've been drinking the strawberry shake and you know that that's good, and you trust me and you like peanut butter, chocolate, and bananas, make this because it's really good as well. All right, give me just a minute, okay? Okay, I mixed it for, you know, like, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. I'm gonna shake it up again and I'm gonna put it back on there. Guys, look, it's so good. It's like a milkshake. You can add more bananas if you want. You can add strawberries to it. Look, I should pour it in a cup just so you guys can see what this looks like. You guys probably already know, but I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. And so I'm gonna drink this with my salad. All right, so look at, let me see. Can you guys see? Look at how creamy that is. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's perfect. And it tastes so good. So that's what I'm having for lunch today. Chunky Monkey protein shake. And this big old salad. Hey, Karen. Okay. I am catching up on messages today. I think I saw that you sent a friend request last night. I have a lot of those too. So I can't message you until I accept your friend request. It's like a weird thing Facebook does. So I'm working on that, but I will get you definitely some information. I do have the salad does look amazing, doesn't it? Make sure you guys are eating food. All right. So this is, if you are lazy keto, so I'm doing the elimination diet. So some of the things that I'm eating, like oats or beans or whatever, like you probably want to avoid if you're literally doing lazy keto, but a lot of these foods are things you can have. So like you guys can have this salad. It's literally just lettuce, strawberries, blueberries, pecans, chicken. You can do like a rotisserie chicken like I did. You could buy pre-cooked chicken. You can cook your own chicken in the crock pot or grill it or put it in the oven. And then any kind of these dressings, sugar-free. So he has a whole line of different balsamic flavors. This one's really good. I had that sweet vinaigrette with my steak salad the other day, but like have a decent amount of food. And this is lunch. And then this is going to last me until dinner. And then tonight for dinner, I'm doing some chickpea substitute rice with chicken and peas and yum yum sauce. And so I'll show you guys that in my stories or whatever as well. So that's what I get for lunch. All right. So anyways, if you guys want to get started with ketones, if you want to be part of the P5 project and you want to like do the fasting and stuff with us, if you're brand new and you've never ordered before, never had an account, I have $20 off coupons for a month's supply. So I can let you guys know like what to set yourself up with for a month. A little bit longer, you can get started with just a box of ketones just to see if you like them. We've got lots of options. So I'm here for you to answer questions. There's sometimes just a lot of questions to be answered, so I try to get through it as quickly as I can, but I'm going to be sitting down this afternoon for several hours. We have 0 ball games tonight. My husband's been out of town all week, so I've been running around as like the single mom, but he's back this afternoon, so he's dealing. Both kids are actually home right now with me. Kyla has terrible allergies, and Austin kind of messed up his back a little bit at the baseball game yesterday. So he went to the chiropractor, came home, he's taking a nap, he's going to ice it, and then head out for baseball practice. But that's all we've got tonight. So I'm just really excited to like sit down and just get some work done. But that's what we got. So I'm going to go enjoy my lunch. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. And stay tuned. There's so much more to come over the upcoming days, weeks, months. All the people in the P5 project have been giving me so many great ideas on like what to do with you guys, and how much information to give you and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to just be even more impactful and just a part of all of your guys' wellness journey, whether you're doing it with me or just alongside of me. But May 1st, that was my day 1 in 2019. From May to December, I was super intentional. I just did everything every day, drank water, moved my body, ate better, incorporated some fasting, made sure I got caught up on my sleep, did all those things, worked on my mindset, and amazing things happened in 8 months. And here we are almost 4 years later, living my best life, super happy. You know, just because I lost 100 pounds, it didn't mean that like my food addiction went away. It didn't mean that like my love of food went away. I'm a super big emotional eater. So like I still navigate through that all the time. I just know how to recognize it and respond to it quicker. So that's come with a lot of growth and time and patience over 4 years. And I'm super happy to be able to share that with you guys and offer some insight and some tips and tricks along the way. So with that being said, I'm going to jump off, but I appreciate you all. I love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.